Hello and welcome to episode 57 of series 2 of Become a Legend Story Mode. So in the last episode we revealed that Gabby will be staying at Manchester City till at the very least the end of the season, and I think it would be fair to say the response in the comments was mixed. Well, if we get to the end of the season and we actually win something with Man City, then I'm sure everyone will be on board, despite how some of you feel right now. But to do that, we're really going to have to perform in today's episode, especially if the league is something that Man City have any sort of aspiration in still winning, because we've got Chelsea and Liverpool today. Chelsea away is massive. Let's take a look at the league, just to remind ourselves whereabouts we are. So we're 7 points now behind United. That's quite far off, isn't it? But only 3 points behind Chelsea, so we could go into second today with a win by more than 2 goals. Arsenal are ahead of us, just about on goal difference. Liverpool, they're out of the championship race, definitely, but they're going to be a tough opposition. And once again, it's Gabby Guerrero starting to perform together for the first time in a long time. So hopefully they can continue the good run of form. We were on a run of 5 wins in a row up until the last game. So we've been, we're kicking on really well. But up against a very strong Chelsea side. They've got Mo Salah. They've got Eden Hazard. They've signed Lamina. That's an interesting one from Southampton. And Kolasinac playing at centre-back alongside Jimenez. That's a really good signing. They've still got Morata on the bench. They've sold a few players, but they've got a very, very strong team. The Moses Fabregas attacking midfield duo is an odd one, but hey, who knows? It could work. So I imagine this is a fairly chilly January evening down in London. Manchester City have made the trip all the way down to Stamford Bridge. It's a long way. This is a massive, massive game for our season. Obviously United are the ones that we need to beat. We failed to do that with our first chance. But Chelsea, yeah, well, they're ahead of us in the league, so to win it, we do need to take points off them. Mo Salah, lovely footwork. Back to find Victor Moses. Ball in looking for Eden Hazard. The header's up. Oh, and back. Oh, and Rudiger gets it away. Toure into Gabby. He's barely had a touch today. Somehow manages to sneak away from Lamina. And then N'Golo Kante. He can spread it wide here to Leroy Sané. Gabby wants it first time. Into the box. He's got David Luiz with him. Turns inside of his Brazil countrymate. Ooh, and that's come off the defender. That's just wide. Wow. Some serious Buffalo-like work there through the centre from Gabby. Shrugging off challenges, left, right and centre. Oh, did really well to beat David Luiz, but the sliding challenge at the last minute prevented us getting off the mark here. It's well blocked, and Gabby will get to that ahead of Lamina and find Sergio Aguero. Leroy Sané making the run. Gabby's made a really great run through the centre. Will he get to this ahead of Kolasinac? Oh, tries to take it inside of him. He does get a shot away. More great play there from Gabby. He always looks like he's second best, but then suddenly he becomes first best. Try to just knock it up around Kolasinac. Somehow wasn't shoulder barged into another dimension by the fridge-shaped man that is Kolasinac, but we've won another corner. 13 minutes in, we're putting the pressure on here. We need to come out firing. And Gabby's got ahead of Kante this time. Oh, and the second chance effort. Oh no, Gabby, you're kidding me. I think you might have just blocked Aguero's shot there. Oh, chances coming thick and fast though. Can we put one away? Hazard looping ball into Victor Moses. Great take ahead of Rudiger. Now Mario Lamina. Strength to stay away from Fernandinho. That's great play. Now N'Golo Kante. Oh, he's had it nicked off him. But still, Chelsea go. Ball into Batshuayi. A great one. The header gets there ahead of Edison. And straight away here, Chelsea fight back. After a really positive start from Man City. First proper chance of the game, and it's Michy Batshuayi. Sneaks in with a well-deflected header. You've got to wonder what ex-Chelsea player Rudiger's doing. He's nowhere near him. Nowhere near him. It was a good run, to be fair. Edison really couldn't do much about that. But considering how good we've been looking at the start of this game, that's a real blow. Rudiger can only watch. Oh, great passing here from Chelsea. Moses, Kante. That's well won back, though. Can we break here? Gabby steps away from Victor Moses really well. And now he's going to bear down on this defence. Can he slip in Sergio Aguero? He can. Goes first time for goal. Gabby's managed to sneak away here, surely. Yes. Yes. It has been falling in Gabby's path pretty consistently in the first 25 minutes of this game. Seems like he's just got the power and the pace. Even if his touch isn't quite right, just to bundle through. It was a good ball to Aguero. Looked to hit it first time. There it looked like we'd lost it. Somehow Gabby got it back. Finished well past Courtois and we're back in this. Gabby turns away. That's beautiful. Pushes it out to Bernardo Silva. He's got Aguero to look for in the box as well. That's a lovely ball into the Argentinian. Surely! Oh! Great save there. Oh, and that's a very poor clearance from Mo Salah. Gabby keeps it really well in the box. Puts the ball in. Aguero, surely! Yes! Gabby Aguero again. And just before the end of the first half, Manchester City go ahead. And there we are, a little 1-2 with Sergio Aguero. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's so nice to see them linking up. They're really building bridges between the two countries, Argentina and Brazil. Rivals for so long, but the way these two work in such harmony, I'm sure can do no damage to the countries' relationships with each other. I have absolutely no clue what I'm talking about, but what I do know is that was a great finish, and what a way to finish the half. And there we go, pretty much the last kick of that first half here, and we go in at Stamford Bridge, a goal up after going behind to Batshuayi's goal early on in that first half. And although we've had less possession, got a lot of shots off, and Gabby's having an excellent game, building on the great form that he's shown recently, building on the great work he's done with Sergio Aguero. Can we put this one to bed for a massive 3 points in this second half? Lamina, lovely ball back to Mo Salah. Cuts back in. And again, twisting the blood of Ilkay Gundogan. And now he's into the box, but goes back to Fabregas. Victor Moses, good ball in. Batshuayi will jump for it. Oh, that's a lovely finish. Oh, we were mesmerised by the footwork of ex-Chelsea, then Liverpool, and now present Chelsea, Mo Salah. But eventually the ball came in, and once again Batshuayi's got the better of this Manchester City defence in the air. And it looks like it's Rudiger again, or Agent Rudiger as we're going to call him now. Surely still on the books. There's no way you should be letting him get to that one. I mean, we won't talk about Edison, who I think could have done better. But Rudiger, the much bigger man, just didn't jump for it. And Edison put it into his own goal. And on as even again. Can we claw our way back? Lovely ball into Gabby. Looks to turn away from Kolasinac. Pops it over the top into Aguero. First time effort from the Argentinian. And we're up again. What a ball that is. Gabby with a goal and 2 assists now. And that was, again, Gabby just knew where he was going to go. It's the beauty of forming a strike partnership. You know exactly how quick, what sort of runs, you know, what they're thinking, what your strike partner is thinking. And we knew there that he definitely had the pace and power to get round the back of Jimenez. And we had a lot of time to work with it here. Good little turn back inside of Kolasinac. Aguero had his hand out pointing where he wanted it. No, it wasn't. It was David Luiz who Aguero was able to sneak round the back of. But Aguero signposting that. He's got his arm out. He said, "I'll have it here, please, Gabby." It's a good finish on the left. What a game this is. Lamina, lovely ball into Salah. Otamendi's out there with him. Cuts back in. Great strength from the Egyptian. Lovely chip in. Hazard at the far post. Just doesn't have long enough legs for that. Oh, Aguero, great interception. Can we launch another break here? Gabby looking to take it wide. He's got Lamina and Jimenez with him. Steps inside of Jimenez. Oh, Lamina does well, but Gabby again somehow manages to force the issue. Good ball in for Gabby here. The header. Oh, Courtois. Great save. But that is a very poor clearance from Salah. Can't quite win it back. Oh, once again, though, we bundled it through. And the chance did finally come. Took an incredible save to prevent the fourth here for City. Still plenty of time left in this for either side to win it. Lamina chips it in for Fabregas. He'll get there. Effort comes. Oh, that's a great finish from the Spaniard. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't think Fabregas had that sort of explosiveness or strength or running left in him. Got the better of company, who's just really needs to give up now. He needs to hang up his boots. You can't be letting Cesc Fabregas muscle you off the ball in that sort of situation. It was a good run from deep from the midfielder. And a great finish in the end. But I can't believe we've given up 2 winning positions in this game. Have we got enough left in the tank to get a 4th? Oh, great ball there. And Hazard first time into Batshuayi. Now Eden Hazard with a bit of space. Got Fabregas making a run. Bernardo Silva comes across. Good attempt at a tackle, but this is great work from Chelsea. Hazard shot. It's palmed wide by Edison. It will be Hazard to take this corner. Batshuayi's there. Oh, takes it down. And then only prevented getting his hat-trick goal by a desperate on-the-line clearance. Sane gets up well to win that header. Aguero can just about come away with it. Finds Gabby. Gabby now to the line, will put a ball in, looking for Bernardo Silva. Hopeful one, really. Probably should have kept possession there in the 89th minute. Oh, but that's... Oh, Hazard does amazingly well to get away from Yaya Toure. And now Kante out to Hazard. Please, no. Please, please don't do this to me. Lamina. Batshuayi. No. Don't want. Don't want. Don't want. Oh. Oh. I thought that was it there. Thought we'd completely fucked it up. But looks like it's just going to be a point here for Manchester City. Can Aguero win one header today? He can. He finds Gabby with it. And Gabby can poke it through to Yaya Toure. Didn't want it back there. Didn't want it back there, Yaya. Ah! Had to try and pass it there as the tackle was coming in. I guess if you'd offered us the point before this game, we may well have taken it. Chelsea won't get too far ahead of us. But equally, they retain their 3-point gap. It's Manchester United that are the real problem. Gabby had a lot of chances early on. Managed to take one and then set up 2 good goals for Aguero. But it still wasn't enough. Thanks to this Manchester City defending, if you can call it that. And Gabby gets man of the match. Don't know how Aguero didn't manage to get that. Batshuayi as well. Definitely had a pretty good argument. But yeah, Gabby man of the match again. A 7 will take it. So what we're really looking for is United to slip up. But they managed to beat Liverpool at Old Trafford. Only 1-0. And that sees them now 9 points ahead of us. It's not impossible. It's just very unlikely. Chelsea, as I said, 3 points still ahead of us. And Arsenal, 2 points ahead now. We're still in the running. We're still there or thereabouts. It's just going to be a massive task. We need United to drop points, and that doesn't seem to be happening. So straight away, it's back into the league, and we're back to the Etihad. And it's going to be backs to the wall, I imagine, against Liverpool. Although, as we've seen, they're not quite the team they once were. They've sold a lot of players. But yeah, it's still very, very dangerous. Still got Firmino, still got Coutinho. But the rest of the midfield, not what it was. Not what it was at all. Gabby on a blue arrow today for the first time in a long time. Hopefully we can put away a few today. Been in good goal scoring form, good form generally. It's just whatever back three Guardiola seems to pick, it just doesn't seem to want to work. Company's made so many mistakes this season. I'm losing count. So just quickly tracking back to the whole whether Gabby was going to leave Man City in the last transfer window, what his plans are for the future. I think a lot of you mentioned that AC Milan and Atletico, whilst they're both challenging for the leagues, the amount of goals Gabby's been scoring at Manchester City, no less. There would only be a handful of clubs who would really be an option. It would be fun to go to Atletico Madrid, of course it would. But I think already in his career at 24, well not 24, is actually quite old. It's got to be one of the big ones. Toure into Gabby, little turn. It's got to be again, Sergio! Come on, mate. Turns away now though. Gabby, curling. Mignolet, easy save, but Aguero there. Making a mockery of the whole Gabby-Aguero partnership. That's a good ball in though. Gabby battles with Lovren. Lovren does enough. We'll get a corner here. Good start from City. Gabby makes a run across the box. He'll get up with Vargas. Will fall here. And that's Gandoni who puts it just wide. On ball. Gabby will jump with Lovren. Wins it. Now Aguero lets it run. Gabby wants the simple ball, but Aguero goes for goal. Not a bad effort. But have they had an argument today? I don't know. Sergio doesn't seem to want to pass to us. Especially after everything we did in the last game. That's a real kick in the teeth. Gabby looks to use his pace through the centre, driving this Man City team forward. Great pace. He will find Raheem Sterling. Emre Can is with him. Gabby back inside of Lovren. Looks to chip it. Selfish, but it's fallen again, and then that's a great challenge. Oh, well. We returned we didn't return the favour that we weren't given in the first place by Aguero. We don't want to make that a habit, because linking up, surely, it's got to be the better option. Gabby into Silva. Straight away, he chips it back into his path. Gabby now into the box. Inside of Lovren. Surely now. Oh, good defending from Masuaku. Really, Gabby should have finished that one off. Lovely footwork from Gabby. Away from Ferreira. Finds Oxlade-Chamberlain. Wants just a simple ball back through. Seriously. Well, it's half time here at the Etihad. And yeah, we should have scored. Should have created a lot more chances. Disconnect has been there again with Gabby and Aguero, which we haven't seen for a while. It's frustrating when it does happen though. A couple of opportunities for both players to just square it. Probably would have been the first goal. Hopefully they can find the love again in the second half. Gabby does well. Strong hold-up play there. Will Oxlade-Chamberlain get to this one ahead of Moreno? No, but Gabby can intercept there. Sees the run of Aguero. What a ball that is! And Aguero is just saved. On the line by Mignolet. Took his sweet time with that save. I thought that was already in. Looked like he poured it out from somewhere in the net. What a ball that was from Gabby. Gabby's making the run. Wants it far post. Oxlade-Chamberlain, though, wants to beat Vargas 2 or 3 times. The ball inside is available here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Toure. Sterling. Loses out to Ferreira, but we will get a free kick opportunity. More frustrating play, though, from City. Making the wrong decisions. It's going to be Yaya Toure or David Silva over this one. Silva will have a go. Mignolet, easy save. Lacazette's header just about finds Gabby. Now he can run at Dejan Lovren. Just to go around the outside. Slips it into Lacazette. Take your time. Oh, Gabby. No. Oh, the overhead kick at the end nearly went in. Could have been. Gabby in. It was a good ball. Just kept battling. Could have maybe taken a touch there. It came off Lovren in the end. Lacazette into Gabby. Turns away from Lovren. Still Gabby. Oh, he's fouled there, surely. Edge of the box. You're never really going to be able to create a shooting opportunity. But he saw the challenge coming in and got himself in the way. The question is, can Silva or Toure finish this one off? It's a great position. Right down the centre. Yes! Yaya Toure puts us up here. Gabby getting the assist, obviously, for that great run. Strong run. Winning the free kick. Would have thought that was maybe a little bit too close to goal even. Made it very difficult. Oh, I went between the wall. It's unlucky. But we're up here. Surely we can hold on to this one now. This is nice work here from City. Gabby's made a good run. What are you doing that for? Unnecessary footwork there from Gundogan. 3 minutes left. We could have done with keeping the ball here. Oxlade-Chamberlain's won it back well. Gabby into Lacazette. Is there going to be a goal late on here for Gabby? Nobody will look to slip in the Ox, who does not deserve one, but he does get one. And Gabby, the creator in the last few games, that's 3 assists in 2 games. Could have gone for goal there, but he saw the run of the Ox, who's had a nightmare in this game up until now. Despite barely passing to Gabby, never doing it at the right time. Gabby, as magnanimous as ever. He's not going to bear a grudge. Great turn. Then slips it perfectly into his path. He could have gone far too close to him there and made it difficult for him, but actually that is an incredibly well-weighted pass in just the right area for him to run onto and then swiftly take with his first touch. And that's this one sewn up. Gabby having a hand in both goals. He's substituted here for Jesus. He's had a great game. He's got to be happy with his performance today. Unfortunate not to get a goal, but a much-needed 3 points. And there we go, a very, very happy Etihad crowd today. Didn't necessarily look like we were going to get anything out of this one. But as I said, great industry from Gabby for both goals. Definitely a part of both of them. We managed to keep Liverpool to only 2 shots on target, which I think is the real story of this game. Firmino barely had a sniff. Coutinho was anonymous. The midfield behind them just not good enough. And yeah, considering that and considering our side against theirs, that was a must-win today, which we made look pretty difficult. So there we go, 3 points. How did United get on? Another 1-0 win for them. But Chelsea dropped points, and this will see us go into 3rd. Arsenal ahead of us now. Chelsea dropping off, and the 9-point gap remains between us and United. We've still got to play them, but they're going to have to slip up significantly as Gabby's appearances and goals finally level out. But 12 assists. That's essentially half of our lifetime assists have taken place in this season. So he's definitely added that to his game. His passing has definitely improved, but his all-round stats now are just insane. Absolutely insane. And we're about to get to 91 explosive power. And we're really seeing that in action. It's just so hard to take the ball off. So there we go, 4 points from those 2 games. Not the end of the world. And we've got a double-header against the Saints in the next episode. First of all, away in the league. That's got to be 3 points. And then the FA Cup. And we really want Gabby to win something at City. So we can't be going out of the Cup to a team like Southampton. Join me for that one. I'll see you in a bit.